Welcome to Cranky Live Sports Talk, where passion meets action.
Hey sports fans, I am Cranky, and this is the Cranky Live Sports Talk, the podcast where we dive deep into the hottest topics, the biggest games, and the most controversial moments in sports.
Whether it's football, basketball, track and field, cricket, or soccer, we've got you covered with expert analysis, insider interviews, and unfiltered opinions.
Join me as I chat with the biggest names in sports, get exclusive insights and stories you won't hear anywhere else.
Cranky Live Sports Talk is where you can hear the real talk, the hard-hitting questions, and the hottest takes.
So, if you're a true sports fanatic, you don't want to miss out? Subscribe now to the Cranky Live Sports Talk on YouTube and hit that bell icon to never miss an episode.
Cranky Live Sports Talk, where sports come alive. Subscribe today.
Why am I on mute? Good afternoon. Today is Champions League football. We're back after the international break. We had Premier League and other leagues that come afore. More recently, this past weekend, in the Premier League, we had some interesting games, some upsets. Most notably, Tottenham versus Man City. But now we're back to Champions League. And Arsenal, we're here for the watch-along for the Arsenal versus Sporting game. Should be an interesting game. Obviously, last time Sporting played, they trashed Man City, and they're in second place in Champions League. And I think to start off, what we'll do is, why don't we show the standing? Because it's an interesting time in the Champions League. I think you play 8 games in the first round. It's not the original tie where we had home and away games. It's more of a different format to generate more interest. And tell me if you like this new format, actually. Do you like this new format? Because it's an interesting format. Why does it say waiting? Don't tell me I did the same thing today again like I did yesterday. I hope I'm not on balanced view. I may have to close it down and start over. This is crazy. There's a fireman. I don't think I did, though, but it says people are waiting. So am I on the right channel here? Because I know I didn't put my balance view up this time. I made sure of that. Bless up, Fire. Thanks for joining. We're here to watch the Champions League game between Arsenal and Sporting. I think Arsenal is in a good position, mainly in terms of injury-wise. So, as you may know, we've had some challenging injury situation, or maybe our best player, or at least in the top 3. I think the top 3 are probably, top 4. We have a lot of good players, come to think about it. Saliba, Partey, Saka, and Odegaard. So I think if you think about that top 4, the man that makes it go, I think, and is really the key conductor is Odegaard. And when he came back this weekend, that's very obvious. I'm actually watching the screen here, 2 different channels actually, watching CBS and another channel. But I'm on Paramount, so my feed may be a little bit slower than yours actually, in terms of watching the game. Bless up, Sir Mike. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Yeah, Fireman, Odegaard is back. But we talk about the other games actually that are ongoing. Excuse me. We run through the schedule. There are a number of games on for this period. We have 2 earlier games, the 12:45 Eastern Standard Time games. Slovan, Bratislava. I don't know why my thing just changed here. People right in front of me. Give me 1 second. Slovan, Bratislava against Milan. Milan beat them by 3-2, which then pushed Milan up into 10th place. We had Sparta Praha versus Atletico Madrid. Atletico found their shooting boots. They won by 6-0. At 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today, we'll have Barcelona versus Brest. We have Bayern Leverkusen versus Salzburg. We have Bayern Munich versus PSG. So some good games actually. Inter versus RP Leipzig and Manchester City versus Feyenoord. They really need a win. They have lost what 5 in a row, which is unheard of for a Pep team. Sporting versus us, obviously, and Young Boys versus Atalanta. This today's games actually. Today games, which is some good games and should be very, very interesting. Sir Mike says Liverpool's team is at the top. Yeah, you're top a lot. You're at the top of the Champions League. You're at the top of the Premier League. Let's see if you have the stomach or the stamina, I should say, to last the entire season in the positions you're in now. Man U is where they should be in the Europa League. That's where they should be. They are where they're supposed to be. Is it the Europa League or Conference League? One of them. We don't really care. I have bless up Dennis. Thanks for joining. Dennis, link me, because we got cut off the last time we were talking. So give me a link when this is over. Actually, you in Florida or you in Jamaica? Because I know for you it's like interchangeable. You seem to be going to Jamaica like you're taking taxi. And I hate to fly, so I admire people who would love to jump on a plane. I'd love to be able to do that. But it should be an interesting game today. Sporting has a really good team. Last time, what did they score against Man City? About 4, but then everybody seemed to be scoring 4 against Man City. So I'm not sure if that is bless up Trevor Spence. I'm not sure if that is if that is any indication of how good Sporting is. They played well against Man City, but I think with Man City, which is very interesting, is that all the games that Man City have truly lost, they could have won, even when they've gotten beaten 4. Because you remember against Sporting in the first half, they got a lot of chances. And this weekend game against Tottenham should have been 7-7 by my last count. Man City could even won that game. They just missed a lot of chances. I think Haaland missed about 3 or 4 goals. So should be an interesting game. I think, Victor Gokares is the man for Sporting. Marcus Edwards is a good player. Trent Cow is a good player. Arroyo is a good player. They have a good team, actually. So we'll see how it works out. I'm optimistic. I think Gokarev, if he dominates my team, then he's the real deal. Bless up, Trevor Spence. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you being here. So it should be an interesting game. I'm looking forward to the game. I think Gokarev is going to beat me today, the best center-back pairing in football, actually. And if he does well against us, then we should go buy him. That's the way I look at it. Even though my understanding his price is about 80-something million pounds. So it's a lot of money. But he's a good player. Now, if we look at the standing, as you know, the format change in the Champions League. We no longer have groups, and top 2 teams in each group goes through. Bless up Langsley Bay. Thanks for checking in. The way the format works is that the first 8 teams get a bye for the second round. So if you look at it as it stands now, Aston Villa through Liverpool will be the ones who get the bye. And then the next 16 teams have to play in a home and away format to go to the next round. And if you are 25 through whatever the number is, if you're 25 through 36, then you go home, right? You don't get to go in the Europa League as was in the prior year. So I think a much better format, actually. I think Europa League should be separate and distinct, and you shouldn't fail in the Champions League, have another chance to go do well in another league and win a trophy, right? You got knocked out. Champions League is the big boys. Europa League is sort of second, and then you have some Conference League nonsense, frankly. What I call it, money-making league. People, if you just come in, hit the like button. We have about 22 people watching, 12 likes. Make the likes exceed the number of people watching. Appreciate you being here. But it should be a good game. Sporting without Amarin, yeah, but he doesn't play, does he? Irie vibes. He doesn't play, so I think they'll be okay. But I like my team. I have some concern about my manager and his in-game management. I don't think he's a good in-game manager. I think he's an exceptional talent evaluator. He knows talent really well. I think he looks like he's a very good coach. But the way he managed the game is just poor to me. I'm going to give you some example. Whenever he does something, like this weekend, somebody sent me some communication because they know I criticized in-game management, saying, well, he was brilliant this weekend. He took off Jorginho and put on Partey. He brought on Sterling and Nwaneri, and they contributed to a goal. Sterling with assist, Nwaneri scoring. So he was brilliant. The timing was great. And I said, well, Jorginho was taken off because he had no choice. Jorginho was slow. He got a yellow card. It looked like he was going to get another one. It was a natural change. And Partey's been playing brilliantly. And with Nwaneri and with Sterling, first of all, they should have got much playing time because when Odegaard was out, Nwaneri clearly showed he should have been in the 10, not Trossard, who was poor in the 10 to me and made a lot of mistakes. And then Martinelli wasn't playing well a lot of times, and Sterling should have been in there a number of times. There's no crying, Maxwell. We're going to play today. There's no crying. You just come with a view that I'm crying. I'm not crying. I'm providing explanation which seem to be crying to you, but others find it very useful. So, but anyway, so it is interesting, actually, that he gets commended for things which I think are just normal way of trying to do things. And I think he makes his changes too late. I think he doesn't recognize situations to adapt to them. I get frustrated with him on how he manages in-game management. He's done a brilliant job of rebuilding the team after we've had some difficult time under Emery and after Wenger's time. But I don't think his in-game management, and I've been saying this for years, is what it should be. It's like when I used to complain about Ramsdale. And people tell me how brilliant Ramsdale is, and I said he makes too many errors for me. And a lot of errors didn't cost us goals. And he wasn't great at his feet as people thought he was. And he went and changed Ramsdale, which he recognized it himself. But I've been saying it even before those decisions would be made. And my friends in England used to give me a hard time. And then when they complained about Ramsdale being replaced, I was like, not because he's a homegrown player and he's English that you guys are complaining. He wasn't good enough to play for Arsenal. Not where we're trying to get to. If you're trying to get to the zenith and the top of the mountain, then you have to have players who have that capability. And when Nwaneri has shown he belongs on the field with those 11 players out there. The problem he's going to have is Odegaard is back. He's a 10. He can probably play the 8, but that takes more defensive work. It's going to be interesting. Now, I'm saying this also, that at some point, Merino will replace Declan Rice. I think Declan Rice is overrated. I think he's a good defender. That's where he started off his career as centre-half. I don't think he's the best 8. I don't think he's great enough to play the 8. I don't think he passed the ball forward enough to play the 8. He doesn't play the ball between the line. He's good on set pieces in terms of his crosses, corners, free kicks, and he's good in terms of winning tackles. But I'm telling you, when you look at Merino and his ability to operate in tight space, his awareness, to me, suggests he probably will replace Rice at some point. But it's hard to put £100 million on the bench. I think City find that difficult too with Grealish, and then realize, you know what, I'm just going to go for it. That's why they went and got Doku. Or they may even play sometime. They may even play someone else over on that side, because even though Grealish has played decent for City, he's not been the so-called £100 million player. So we have £200 million player in. Well, we have quite a few in the Premier League. We have Fernandes at Chelsea, who's not on the bench, which showed up Chelsea just overspend. He's not doing well. We have Grealish, £100 million, not produced. We have Rice, £100 million, who had a brilliant first season, but has regressed. We have Caicedo, £100 million, who's playing really well. So the two British players were £100 million to me, are very good players, but I don't think they were what the price suggests. So should be interesting. Bless up 1-1. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you being here. So you guys may be ahead of me because I'm watching this on streams, and one stream is faster than the next, and both streams are not fast enough. I can get regular cable, but I don't have regular cable in my office, actually. So, I thought about putting holes in my walls to bring it over here and make sure I am on time, but I decided not to have enough holes in my wall. So I'm watching on stream. So don't shout out the score. Well, you may shout out the score if you so choose, but you're going to be ahead of me a little bit. So bear with me because I'm streaming. I am streaming. We're going to say, I agree, Rice is not great on the ball. He's an average footballer with ball at his feet. He has a good engine and covers the back line well with his positioning, but on the ball, not good enough. Yeah, win. And if you talk to some people in England, they lose their minds about that. I used to hear Robbie and them getting all excited, and they do that with English players anyway. It's a homegrown thing. No different from Jamaica with locally born players. They really boost them up, and it's good to promote your players, but you sometimes have to give credit for or actually be objective in when you assess players. The injury has nothing to do with the inability to pass the ball between the lines. I revive. So I understand what you're saying, and yes, he has a broken toe, but I can tell you this: Timber will take the right back position, right, from Ben White. There's no doubt in my mind. Even though people say Ben White is the best right back in Premier League or top 2, yeah, he's a good player. He's versatile. He's played CDM when he was at Brighton and when he went to the Championship. He's played centre half. That's where he was bought for. He's not right back. Timber is a different class when it comes to defending. Different class. Has offensive skills. Need to be a better passer of the ball. But there's no doubt in my mind that Timber is going to take a slot. Calafiori, still have to be seen. Very physical, sometimes over-aggressive. Needs to calm down and play with more head versus physicality sometimes. And Partey is Partey. We should give him an extension on his contract because when he's not injured, people, he's different class. Different class. The game is off. It's probably off a number of you before me. I'm watching 2 screen, and the one I'm watching in Paramount is cricket, and the other one that I'm watching actually. Arsenal with the ball to Odegaard in the box, try to play the ball far post. That's a set play, people. That set piece you see, throwing the ball down to the touchline, that's something which, what a brilliant move by the Sporting player to get rid of Calafiori. Until Calafiori is overly aggressive sometimes, and he's not hard to beat if you're going to be that overly aggressive against good players. Nah, he has good technique, but he's overly aggressive, and you see him just get a nutmeg a while ago, which is part of that issue. Martin with the ball, coming forward at the edge of the box, looking for pass. Beat this man nicely, going on the wing, trying to cross the ball across the box, out by Sporting and shot by Calafiori with his right foot, which I didn't think he had. And ball is out for a goal kick. That's the one thing about Martinelli. Doesn't make, and that's why I think Sterling sometimes should play. Martinelli is great defensively. Doesn't make the best decision when he gets to the 18. He just doesn't. And that's part of the frustration I have with him. A minute in, and Arsenal looks good so far. Sporting have some set players. They have good players. They have very good players, actually. It's going to be an interesting game. Yeah, they're prodding. They look like they're going to mix up the play, too. They won't just be going short the entire game. They look like they may also go long when they need to go long. I think that ball that Martinelli crossed, if that was Sterling, he's going to go back post to the ball. Going to try to chip it to the back post. Martinelli on the other hand plays it where I'm not sure what he was trying to achieve with that. And Sporting is at home, so it should be interesting. They look pretty comfortable. If you just joined us, hit the like button, please. We're here for the watch along between Arsenal and Sporting. Arsenal have had a couple of attacks so far, and Sporting is trying to recover. You have to remember that they trashed City here. What was the score? 4-1 or something like that? So they're a decent team, even though beating City nowadays doesn't seem like too difficult. Let's hope so, 1-1. Let's hope he does something special today. Yellow card already. Not sure what happened, but let's see this again. Referee is very animated. Referee is very animated. Something is happening here. Let me see what's happening. So Havertz is there. He's being held by the defender. He looked like he elbowed Havertz. If he elbowed him, it's a red card, He's getting a yellow card, but where's VAR then? If he's only getting a yellow, VAR didn't get involved. That's interesting. If he elbowed him, that should be a foul, referee. That should be a foul. Come on, that's a foul on Timber. It's going to be an interesting game, the way they call in this game. Europe calls the game different from Premier League. Premier League have less tolerance for physical play. Partey with the ball goes back to Saliba, who goes to Odegaard. No space for Odegaard. If the player elbowed Havertz, then it has to be a red card. It's not a yellow card. Rice does what he does, pass the ball back. 4 minutes in, game tied at 0. Arsenal versus Sporting. We're like when Partey pass the ball, people, it's in your stride. You don't have to stretch for it. It's in your stride. It's really in a good place. Partey with the ball, looking for a pass. Go to Odegaard. Odegaard to Saka. Saka got fouled, but no call made. It's going to be an interesting game today. Brilliant ball. Brilliant ball by Odegaard, but Saka got knocked down in the box. Interesting to see how they call this game. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, I agree 1-1, but Martinelli makes a lot of bad decisions. People talk about someone not having a footballing brain. Sometimes he plays that way. Saka with the ball inside to Odegaard. Odegaard tried to turn his man back to Saka. Oh, Saka almost got through. They have a really good telepathic link up between Saka and Odegaard. Really good link up. Yeah, they have. Gyökeres has been playing well. They have a good. Edwards is a good player. They have a good team. They have a good team. But I think we're going to dominate possession the way it looks to me. Let me see what they played with Saka a while ago. Almost got through. Yeah, the thing with Martinelli, his defense is exceptional, right? And he gets credit for that by Arteta because he loves people who defend. He's probably more of a defensive coach as far as I'm concerned. Rice to Timber. Timber, very good cross. Goal! Goal! We're just talking about Martinelli. Brilliant cross by Timber. Let's see if it's onside. I never get excited about goals, people, until I see VAR VAR's position, whether VAR says is good or not. Brilliant play. I think I'm telling you, people, Timber is going to take Ben White's position. Good ball. Odegaard with a brilliant ball into Rice. Good ball. It wasn't offside. Now, I can't tell if Martinelli's offside or not. He went forward, and then I couldn't really tell. No, he stayed onside. And Havertz was being pulled back, That probably would have been a penalty. Look, Havertz was being pulled back. It's either a penalty or a goal. Because Havertz was being pulled back clearly. That would have been a penalty. If you look, the man grabbed Havertz. So ball went to Rice. That's onside to Timber. Martinelli's clearly onside. Rice being pulled back. Doesn't matter. It's 1-0 Arsenal. We started out brilliantly. The captain is back and we're a different team. And we're pressing hard. I think Jamaica should take lessons from Arsenal about if you want to press, it's how you press. You press with vigor. You press with energy. You press like you want the ball. You don't do that Nicholson alone press and then everybody stay behind and he creates space in between the different 3 lines of defense. Huge gaps. So Martinelli we're just talking about. He has scored. Tap in. 1-0 Arsenal. Good start. I'm trying to remember if City scored first. I'm almost sure they did, actually. What a move. Number 5. Where's number 5? He just beat 2 men with just a fake. That's what Arsenal midfielders don't have. That's what Rice doesn't have. I'm going to keep talking about Jamaica. That's Jamaica midfielders. How you drop your shoulder. That throwing a while ago, he just dropped his shoulder and 2 men went by him. You need that in your midfielder to create space. If you just joined us, we're in the Ninth minute of play, Arsenal leading Sporting by 1-0. Goal scored by Gabriel Martinelli. We're playing a pretty high line, We're daring them to go forward. They're in their own now. They start doing a good job of breaking the press. I think we also got to look to break. We don't have somebody up top though with the speed to get behind the defense. That's not what Havertz does. Yeah, I agree with that. The question is, are you comfortable with your defender's ability to run with people when they're trying to get behind? That's what Arsenal has. Two big, strong, physical center half who are speedy, who can get behind defenses. Sporting coming forward, dangerous situation. Missed kick by Gabriel. Ball goes out. Sporting a really good attack a while ago. Edwards with the ball looking for a pass. Sporting is a dangerous team, and they're not going to go away. It's going to be a tough game. We're not going into what I call our low block because we do that quite a bit, actually. What kind of ball was that by Calafiori? What kind of ball was that? What kind of nonsense ball was that? I have no idea. But he gave Calafiori playing nervous. That ball he just gave the goalkeeper was just not a good ball. Must win. I have no problem with you being sick. In fact, I welcome you being sick, must win. I truly welcome you being sick. Pressure the ball, Gabriel. Don't drop off him. Pressure the ball. That's one thing about Martinelli. He plays good defense. And that's why Arteta loves him, because he puts in a shift, people. Not like Jamaica wingers like Gray and Bailey, who don't put in a shift. Martinelli is always running. Arsenal with the ball. Coming forward, Havertz. Bad first touch by Havertz. That's why we don't have that blazing speed up top when you get the ball in dangerous position to go at the defense. We don't have that. And that's why I think sometimes Martinelli probably should play the center forward, because he can get behind the defense. If you don't think you have good center backs to do that, drop back together. You have to decide, press or drop back together. Yeah, but if you press high, you're going to be vulnerable, right? It's what's been happening in City of late. If you press high, you got to press with 11 or with 10. And then what happens, somebody decide, if they can play the ball really good over the top or through the lines, then you may be in trouble. Arsenal the ball coming forward. Rice with the ball goes wide to Saka. Saka to Rice. Bad pass by Saka. Need a little bit more deft touch on that pass. The play was there, but not the best pass. Yes, you can't have lines between the three lines. One. The space between the three lines had to be close enough where you can't easily break those lines, right? Or you can recover if the lines are broken. Sporting is trying to play out from the back, and we're doing hybrid press sometimes. It's not necessarily the City type press, the full blast press, but it's some semblance of a press. Sporting us now over the halfway line coming forward. They have space. Foul to Sporting, foul on Saka. Saka is protesting. He touched the ball, actually. It's, touch foul. He did touch the ball. Yeah, you know what's funny? When Jamaica played the US in Jamaica, the ball that Pulisic was trying to find space between Palmer and Lati. He went on the left between Lati and Amari Bell. And what was funny was he realized it wasn't there. He went on the other side. Nobody closed that space. So when he got it on turn, he was gone across those two midfielders, which was interesting. Because you know what? Nobody pressed at the ball. The ball had no pressure. And then Greg Lee was sleeping in the back. You have to either you pressure the ball or you make sure the man doesn't have space to maneuver, the one without the ball. You can't have the man with the ball is open and then the man without the ball is open, then it's a recipe for disaster. If you just join us, we're in the 13th minute of the Champions League game between Arsenal and Sporting. Arsenal leading by 1 goal to nil. Goal scored by Martinelli. Odegaard with the ball, trying to come forward, plays it wide to Timber. Timber looking for a pass, goes back to Odegaard, who goes forward looking for brilliant try. Actually, the right idea. He probably should have used the outside of his left foot versus the inside of his left foot, because that would have gotten to Martin if it was outside of his left foot. But his right idea, but too much on the ball, because Martinelli was open. The defender was scrambling. Arsenal doing the real press now, and Sporting trying to go along. I think they have practice for this pressing now, because they're getting when they're finding ways to beat the press, and we're now scrambling up. Brilliant tackle by Partey. Partey has these long legs, and he just find a way to stretch them out and toe the ball off you. Yep, totally agree. 1-1. Ball being played around the Arsenal, just the middle of the field. Sporting trying to find rooms to penetrate. Arsenal doing a good job of just pushing them back. Raya really hasn't really made a save yet. Now Sporting coming forward, they have space. Trying to go wide to Edwards. Califlori probably should have gone out there already, Good cross, good head by Timber out for a corner. Yeah, Sporting going to be a difficult out, people. They're a difficult team. Can see they're a good team. They probe, they take their time trying to find that space. Corner to Sporting. And corner again to Sporting. Ball crossed in. I'm not sure who touched that actually. Thought Ignacia did. Yeah, no, they have quite a bit. And some of these players will not be at Sporting come next year. Definitely goal coverage would not be. Saka with the ball, plays it, try to beat his man. And he does beat his man. Try to go to Odegaard. And Sporting comes away with it. Good attempt by Saka and Odegaard, but unsuccessful. Sporting retained possession. I think we have decided that, the full press is not working, so let's half the field and then try to press someplace else. Partey with the ball coming forward to Odegaard. Odegaard to Timber. Timber back to Odegaard. And go to Partey. Partey looking up. Plays it to Timber. Turn. We're just trying to keep the ball now. We have a good team. I want to say about Arsenal, we have a good team. Very good at keeping the ball, people. In tight spaces, under pressure, very calm. Martinelli trying to go by his man. Then he makes a bad pass like he normally does for no reason. Either going to dribble Martinelli or not. Just give the ball away for no reason and create pressure on us. That's Martinelli for you. We had the ball, we're comfortable with it, and he's going to try something and make a bad pass. Saka with the ball coming forward, trying to go around his man. 2 men on him. Saka's doing a better job nowadays of trying to go by his men. He was good this weekend. It looks like he's up for this game. Bored today, cranky. Watching Arsenal bomb again. I mean, bomb. What are you talking about? I pick an Antonio because he doesn't score goals. How much goals has Antonio scored this season, Claudine? Claudine, please tell me how much goals Antonio scored this season. I'm curious to know. We have about 13 Premier League games. Please tell me how much goals he scored this season. I'll wait for you. And he played league games too. I'll wait for you. How many goals has he scored? And he's a center forward, actually. The starting center forward. One said, this new sporting coach has switched it up. A couple of players in his team are not starting under the last coach. Same. Yeah, the great thing about football, Woon is this, is that, well, good or bad thing, when you're in the team, regular starter, and a new coach comes, you have to be concerned, unless you're like a star, like a Messi or whatever. But your game may not be assured because different coaches have different expectations and different views about players. So Arsenal with a set piece. We haven't scored a set piece in a while now. We need to score this. Cross coming in, ended up by Sporting. Is Martinelli outside? Cross by Martinelli in the box. Shot by Partey on target, but easy save for the keeper. No, I pick on him because he's not scoring goals for my team. That's why I pick on him. I don't have any problem with him criticizing Arsenal. He's just not scoring goals. He scored 1 goal all season. He's a center forward. You would think he's a defender. How can my center forward, 25% of the season gone, score 1 goal? Like, really? In fact, it's more than 25% of the season. Probably about 28, 29%. And he scored 1 goal. That means if you keep at that rate, you can score about 4 goals for the season. He's a starting center forward. That cannot be okay. Rice with the ball coming forward. Driving forward. Go out to by the Saka. Saka looking. Should go in the box. Back to Timber. Timber to Partey. Partey, brilliant ball to Saka. Goal! Is he offside? Goal. Let's see it. Brilliant ball by Partey to Saka. Chipped over. I'm waiting for VAR because I never celebrate until I hear from VAR. Arsenal is playing some beautiful football. We're a good team. And people like Conrad and Mike C, eat your soul out. Ball to Rice. Rice to Saka. Saka to Timber. Timber to Partey. And Partey with a brilliant ball. No, this should be a goal. Brilliant ball to Saka. What a ball. What a ball. What a ball, people. That's what I'm telling you. Partey you see me said at the outset of this conversation? He has to get a new contract. I'm telling you. He's been ridiculous this season. This is the Partey we bought from Atletico Madrid, who has been injured for 2 years. But he has been phenomenal this season, defensively and offensively. 2-0 to Arsenal. Partey running the show in the middle of the park. We need Partey in the Jamaica team. And Partey is probably about 35 people. He's African age. He's not 30. Yeah, when he started playing Partey at right back, people, that makes no sense to me. Bless up Brian Burke. When the coach started playing Partey at right back, then you say, you know what, I have a problem with you, coach. You can't put Partey in the team. You can't have Partey versus, say, a Declan Rice, for example. There's no comparison. Partey is the 6. Gokeres with the ball, looking to do something, trying to go inside. Plays a good ball outside. Sporting is at home, people, and we're putting them under pressure. They're at home and they're under pressure. I think if the coach had played in one area in the 10 versus Trossard, we probably wouldn't have lost a game this season. That's my view. I think putting Trossard in the 10 made no sense to me. He's not creative. He can't play the ball between the line. He's not good on the ball, that comfortable to play in those tight spaces. Must win. Please go cry and please cry and go get a hand. Somebody please give Must Win a handkerchief. Give him some water. No, give him water because there's gonna be more tears. Give him some handkerchief and some smelling salt or something. And Must Win, if you want to enjoy good football because you're a Man U fan, please watch Arsenal. Defensively and offensively. I must say that was an exceptional ball by Partey though. Gabriel with the ball looking for a pass. No, the general turns. If you ever see the general people, It's the Partey is now the general. The general turn back to Timber, to Saliba, to Califiori, to Gabriel. Control the pace now, Arsenal. Control the play. Claudia said, I don't think it's delusional. Your striker has to score, but more he brings more to the table. And if you look at why he's not scoring, they have been awful. Yeah, but he's still got to score. He's got to score, Claudine. I like Antonio as a player. He works hard. He's physical. He creates problems for defenders, but he's not a goal scorer. Oh, brilliant play by Rice to that ball is not outside. And looked like Rice hurt up his toe, people, because he has a broken toe. He's I think he hurt up his toe. He was hobbling a while ago. So we'd had 2 tap-ins, people. We have broken down the defense to create 2 tap-ins. That's what I like to see from Arsenal. No set play goals. I want to see real goals. Yeah, Partey is better than Rice. All them people in England talking about Rice, this and Rice, that 100 million. Partey is a better player. Partey is an exceptional footballer. He has a footballing brain, and that brain is always working, always working. Look, hey, people, when you watch Partey play football, as a CDM, look what he does. He doesn't make the simplest pass all the time, He's going to look for the best pass, right? Because he's comfortable, good disposition by Arsenal, but one back by Sporting. He's going to look for the best pass. And he's going to do some look away. You never see Ronaldinho play? He has that in his locker. Gabriel is showing Gokarev that this is big man football, Gokarev. You're being the best centre-back pairing in football. We know you're a good player. You've been scoring a lot of goals. But you are, and Arteta is giving a lot of instruction, you're now meeting the best centre-back pairing in football, period. And it's showing. Cranky, does it matter if the team is winning and coach continues to start the striker? The coach knows what he wants from his players. But we're not winning. We're winning, but we're not in first place. I can understand we're in first place. You can say that. We're not in first place. What are we about? 4th, 5th? Somewhere around there. Chelsea's in front of us. We're tied with a bunch of teams. We're not. Liverpool is way ahead of us. No, the coach should have played anywhere a long time ago. Bless up Drew Ross. The score is 2-0 to Arsenal, Drew Ross. But Drew Ross, you're a Man U fan, so you can come watch Drew Ross how you should play football. Martinelli get dispossessed again. He's just not the answer. Sterling should get a chance in the Martinelli. I know he scored today, but I'm telling you, his defense is exceptional. But offensively, I don't know why the coach don't play Sterling more. Claudine says, Jays must win. This is the right divisional love best. Had it to a divisional cranky. I'm not delusional. What am I delusional about, people? Because people are saying I'm delusional. Must win just left, because Must win couldn't take the pressure. He came to watch us lose, and we slapped him and he ran. Can't take pressure. Gokarev and Gabriel. Gokarev is having a tough time against big-time players. Is that a corner or is that a throw? Or is that a goal kick? I think it should be a goal kick. It's a goal kick. Arsenal with the ball. Timber goes into the general. The general has the ball looking for a pass. General to Havertz. Come on, Havertz. Go up top. You're center forward. We don't want you down here. Rice to Califiori. Back to Gabriel, who should come inside to Saliba, who should go out to Timber. He's going to go deep to Odegaard. Odegaard turns. Goes back to Saliba. To the general. General with the ball looking for a pass. General looking to go long. General is just there orchestrating. Going to go out wide to Timber, which is the right play. Should go to Saliba. Timber coming forward. Beat one man. Plays the ball out to Saka. Saka will go inside the general. General turns. Should go wide. He should go far to Martinelli. The space is open behind Martinelli. Trying to go overside up to Saka. To Timber. To Saka. Saka with the ball. Looking for a pass. Go down the wing. Try to cross. Plays the ball back to Timber. My team is so comfortable under pressure. The general with the ball. Plays it out to Gabriel. Gabriel out to Califiori. Nobody's wide. Califiori trying to beat his man. Come back to Rice. We're teaching football now. Good. Odegaard with the ball. And Odegaard is dominant on the left side. Califiori looking for a pass. Plays into Rice. Rice back to Califiori. Good cross into the box. But Sporting is under pressure, people. Sporting coming forward. They caught us on the break. Saliba with goal corruption. They're going for a race. Timber with the ball. Bad play by Timber. He had a chance to play that ball. He had a chance to just control the ball and move it up the field, and he gave it away. That's not a good play by Timber. 1-1 says, Spantown General, the numbers speak for themselves. I think he can do a lot more in general play, though. I think he can still go to another level. Who are we talking about? Now, Saka numbers are great, but he's playing. Saka is an interesting study. His numbers are phenomenal. They're not just great, they're phenomenal. But you watch him play sometimes, and he gets shut out sometimes in games you think he would do better in. But he's a very good footballer. His numbers are phenomenal. Phenomenal numbers. His numbers cannot be disputed. I think this year he has like 5 goals and 8 assists. Brilliant ball by Odegaard to Saka. Saka coming forward. The defenders on him, having one-on-one. Should beat him down the line. Should dip left and go right. Dip left and go right. Oh, Saka almost got the keeper out. Try to go near post. Went inside, try to go near post, but saved by the keeper. Arsenal looking brilliant, people. Odegaard is just a brilliant footballer. His passing is exceptional. People, if you want to watch some good football, if you have been challenged by, I'm going to talk about Jamaica team, please come and watch Arsenal play some brilliant football today. This team destroyed Man City, and Arsenal is giving them a footballing lesson. And I don't think we have the center forward we need. I don't think Havertz is the center forward we need. Sporting did a good job of breaking the press, coming forward. We need pressure on the ball, people. We need pressure on the ball. No pressure on the ball. No pressure on the ball. Tried a no-look pass, and that no-look pass did not work. So Arsenal have it to come forward. No, Saka's crossing is brilliant, actually. The general is just dominating the midfield. I'm telling you, people, the general is just different class. So he put the ball to Odegaard. Odegaard, brilliant to Rice. They're breaking the press. Come forward. You should go outside to Calafiori. No, Martinelli should go outside and Rice should go into space. Odegaard with the ball, coming forward, looking for a pass. Doesn't have one. Ball is passed to the general. The general looking for a pass. Goes wide to Timber. Timber to Saka. Saka has the man one-on-one. He has a chance to beat him now, to take him on and beat him. Saka going forward. Plays the ball to Odegaard. Odegaard. Oh, wow. Havertz just missed a sitter. What did he call offside? Okay, it was offside. That's a brilliant ball. People, there's a footballing clinic occurring. If you have not seen the clinic, please come and watch Arsenal play football. Havertz should not be offside. Got to look where he is. Still going to miss the goal anyway. But footballing clinic, if you want to see a number 10, people, a real 10, a maestro, a phenomenal, come and watch Odegaard play football. They destroyed Man City. Man City take their chances. Yeah, but they scored 4, didn't they? So they destroyed them. Just like Tottenham this weekend. I think Man City could have scored 6 against Tottenham, but they didn't. Timber with the ball coming forward. Good ball to Saka. We're playing brilliant football, people. Brilliant football. The general has it. General looking for a pass. Goes wide to Timber. Timber to Odegaard. Odegaard should go back to the general. General has it to Timber. Timber back to Saliba. We should go to Gabriel and start it over on the next side. The general turns, looking for a pass. The general into Havertz. People, this is a footballing clinic, people. You want to watch football, this is like a video game. If you want to watch a video game and how you play a video game in a real life, come and watch Arsenal today against Sporting. It's amazing. Ball into Timber. Timber looking for a pass. Go outside to Saka. This kind of football is music. It's some good old-time reggae music, people. Odegaard with the ball coming forward. Beat his man nicely. Turn, spins to Timber. Timber with the ball, looking for a pass. Come, people, we got to be productive now. We're doing this too much. We got to go forward. And we gave the ball away. Throw into Arsenal. People, come and watch some football. 1-1. Drew Ross was a Man U fan. Claudine, Brian, please come and watch some good football. This is a lesson. Can't get delusional. A lesson. Odegaard with the ball. Beat this man to Saka. Saka inside. Oh, looking for Rice, but didn't get him. Couldn't find him. Sporting is getting a footballing lesson, people. This is unbelievable football. Havertz wanted to be part of the action because they're having too much fun and he's not part of the fun. Partey just making passes, which are brilliant ball into Havertz. Havertz didn't read that pass, people. Odegaard making passes, which you cannot see. It's not regular passes. The normal human can't see these passes. Odegaard to Rice. Rice trying to go back. Rice tried it, but it doesn't work for Rice because he doesn't have that in his locker. Gokares is up top, but he can't get the ball because Arsenal have a footballing clinic, people. A clinic. Footballing clinic. We need to score more goals, though. We're looking well. We're playing pretty, but we have to be more penetrative. And we're very right dominated at the moment. We got to play both sides so can move the Sporting defense around. When you wake up, Claudine, please watch the game. Don't Claudine, you want to watch some good football? This is good football. So we're pulling them out, coming forward. Arsenal with the ball. They force us to play back to our keeper. That's not a good thing. They're not that good to force us back to our keeper. Good ball by Raya over to Timber. Control. Timber looking for a pass. Goes inside Odegaard. Odegaard turns. Plays to Rice. Rice should just go to Martinelli right away. Martinelli should just go at his man. Calafiori, you're running the wrong way. You draw the man with you, Calafiori. Martinelli's man one-on-one. Need to go into the box. Need to go to the box to far post. Far post by him. Saka with the ball in the box. 6-yard line. Looking for a pass. Goes to Odegaard. Odegaard looking for a pass. Try to go to Havertz. He may have been offside. Saka with the ball. People footballing lesson. Arsenal with the video game. Saka trying to beat his man. Got pushed out of bounds and dispossessed. Gokarek is having a tough time with Saliba. Hey, Claudine, sleep well, knowing that Arsenal is in a really good place. Hopefully, the game will end up with a bigger score than it is now. If you just join us, we're in the 36th minute of play. Arsenal leading Sporting by 2-0. It's been a footballing clinic so far, people. Arsenal dominating possession, dominating play, and have scored 2 goals so far. 2 very good goals. 2 good setup. Arsenal coming forward. Odegaard looking to pass. Play the ball wide to Saka. Saka with his man-on-one. He's going to go inside and go far post. Oh, God, block and Rice with a horrible shot. Horrible. He has if he cut that ball back, it's dangerous, you know. Saka had the ball. Havertz got in the way of the shot. It was a ricochet. And then Rice had to just cross the ball in the middle of the box. All he had to do was cross the ball, you know. If he crossed it, Martinelli's wide open. I think Gokares is finding out what it is to play against real center halves. He must think this was Man City. Sporting coming forward or trying to come forward. 38 minutes on the clock or 37-28. Arsenal leading Sporting by 2-0. And you see Calafiori there begging Rice to cross the ball. I have no idea what Rice was trying to do because he didn't come close to scoring. Sporting trying to take back the game, try to keep possession, but they're finding it difficult. Sporting coming forward. Saliba Saka, and that's a foul, referee. Foul on Saka. We're in the 38 minutes and 16 seconds. Arsenal is giving Sporting a footballing lesson. By the way, people, remember this. Sporting is second in the table. Second in the table, people. And they're getting a footballing lesson. Second in the table. Arsenal with the ball coming forward. Let's hope we don't make another silly mistake that we normally do. This is table, people. See Sporting in second, Liverpool leading Monaco, Brest. There's a bunch of teams up there you didn't expect, like Brest and Monaco, but that's the table so far after 4 complete weeks, and we've started week 5 already. And we're playing the second place team like this in their home, people, in their home. I'll take this down. Gabriel trying to go over the top to Martinelli. Almost a dangerous pass back to the keeper. Gabriel trying to find Rice, but not a good pass. And Sporting is behind our defense now. Brilliant interception by Saliba. Pass out to Califiori, who passed it to Havertz coming forward to Saka. Saka the ball. Odegaard is in the middle. Odegaard need to get closer to him so they can play a 1-2 to get behind the defense. He's going to go to Odegaard. Odegaard, the orchestrator, is at the ball. Goes into Havertz to Partey. Back to Rice. Settle it down again. Yeah, Haaland missed a lot of goals nowadays. I don't know what's happening with him. He missed about 4 or 3 against Tottenham the other day. And they were not the most difficult chances either. Havertz with the ball into Odegaard. Odegaard plays it to Califiori, who goes to Gabriel, who's way up the field, actually. Gabriel to Saka. Saka to Partey. Partey going to go wide to Havertz. Havertz, why are you in the middle of the park? You're the ones who can head the ball in the goal. You need to be in the middle of the goal. You're the center forward. Partey and Odegaard just playing keep away. Tough pass by Odegaard to Saka. Not a good pass. And put us under pressure. That pass wasn't needed, Odegaard. We got to do a better job, though, of getting shots on goal. It's all nice and pretty to be outside the box and flicking the ball around and all that. Got to be more penetrative, though. They're keeping a good line, Sporting, but we got to be more penetrative. The ball can be over the top. So when you play over the top and it stops, not going towards the goal, then you have a chance to get behind them. Yeah, it doesn't look like it, 1-1. They're in second place, 1-1, so we shouldn't say that. They have won 3 and drawn 1, right? So they're doing well. That's why the coach got hired by Man U. It's one of the reasons, doing well in the Champions League and in Portugal. All they need is a goal, and the game changes. They score a goal, the game changes, and we're not. See, they just went behind us a while again. We're not doing the best job of trying to create chances. It's good to look all pretty, but Martinelli dispossessed. Sporting coming forward again. Need pressure on the ball. No pressure on the ball. Need pressure on the ball. No pressure on the ball. Yeah, Sporting have time. One thing I like about Partey, he just surveys the field so well, people. If you're a midfielder, you have to watch him play. He's seeing everything around him. His awareness is exceptional. Both he and Odegaard. I don't think he's made a bad pass all game so far. And we're at the 42nd minute, 43rd minute. Arsenal leading against Sporting by 2-0. Goal scored by Martinelli and Havertz. Partey with the ball coming forward. Got dispossessed. First dispossessed of the game. And create a difficult situation for Arsenal. That dispossessed. Not a good situation. No pressure on the ball, people. No pressure on the ball. Brilliant save by Raya. No pressure on the ball. Quenda with a really good shot. No pressure on the ball. That was a bad pass that was made to Partey, by the way. Really good save by Raya. Really good shot. That shot has some venom on it. Come on, Arsenal. Need to keep this out and go forward. Raya with the ball. See, when those balls come in, we don't break. You watch Liverpool. When corner comes in, they're looking to break off corners. We're not like that. We don't do that well. And Martinelli needs to be more in the game. Too much balls playing on the left side of the right side of the field. Timber back to. We're just gonna keep the ball until halftime. Partey with the ball looking for a pass to Odegaard. Odegaard should go to Saka. Saka has a one-on-one. Should be able to beat his man. Need people in the box though. Where's Havertz? He's just walking. Look at it. It's not. Oh, Saka put his man on the ground. Far post to Havertz. Wow, that was close. See, we gotta attack the box. We're not attacking the box. We gotta attack the box. Bless up float management. Thanks for joining. We gotta attack the box. Look, Saka put his man on the ground, going out of bounds. Looking to go to far post. Did to a little bit too high to Havertz, who tried to head it down. The movement in the box wasn't there though. Martinelli stood up, so did Rice. They weren't moving to get in a position to get the ball. Corner to Arsenal, 45th minute. Arsenal leading by 2-0. Rice with the corner. Come on, Rice, put one on Gabriel's head. It's about time we score a set piece. It's been a while. Good cross coming in. Gabriel, oh, called it, people, called it, people, called it, people, called it. It's time for Gabriel. It's time for Gabriel. My feet a little bit slower than you, Flo. I called it. Time for Gabriel, people. Rice to Gabriel. That's the elixir. Time for Gabriel. Because they had one. What Arsenal does, people, they put everybody down by the goal. They have Gabriel one-on-one. Nobody can mark him one-on-one. And Rice found him, and it was taking candy from a baby. Man is holding Martinelli, but that's the Gabriel. Great. That's what Rice does well. Puts that ball in the box. 3-0 at halftime against a Sporting team. Oh, it's a good team. Man, Gabriel is a monster in the box. All right, people, I can take my glasses off. I'm having fun, people. Welcome to the Arsenal show where we teach football. This has been a clinic, people. One of Arsenal's best half of football this season, and one of the best halves of football we have seen this season in football, period. If you just join us, Arsenal leading Sporting by 3-0. It's been a massacre so far. Sporting, playing at home, have won 3 games so far, drawn 1, haven't lost a game, and they've been taken to the sword. It's been a masterclass. Saka, Odegaard, Partey. I'm not sure who to give the man in the matches so far. All 3 of them have been brilliant. Partey has been brilliant. Odegaard is the maestro. It's been exceptional, people. This is what a half of football. Let me see where we are now. We have what? We have 7 points. We go up to 10. Sporting still we'll be tied with Sporting actually, and probably they have a 7-goal difference, so it'd be hard to catch up to them. And what do we have? We have a 2-goal difference. Not good. So we need to change that. We got to score about 5 more second half. Flo says Sporting gave City 4 love. So does that mean it's time for us to beat? No. The thing about City is this, Float, which is the last 2 games they got wallop, which is 4-0 by Tottenham and 4-0 by Sporting. They could have won both games. They created enough chances to win both games, and they just didn't win the games because they didn't take the chances. So no, we don't play City like that, actually. We have more respect for them. And probably we give them too much respect. But when we played them last, they had Rodri, right? Or was that the game he got injured in? They were a difficult cover. De Bruyne is coming back. They're a difficult cover. Women said, Monaco coaching is stupid. The first time I saw zonal marking, I said it was stupid. I thought it would disappear. But all these years, they just are still doing it. Well, I'm not going to say it's stupid, but I think zonal marking has to be, it's almost like you have a hybrid 1-1, whereby you're doing zonal, but you're close enough to the player to react when the pass is made, right? Because in today's football, players are so skillful and so technical, it's hard to mark players one-on-one. You do marking at certain points in the game, at certain points in the field, but you sometimes may have to zone because players are just so good nowadays. They're very technical. The game has evolved. But I would agree with you that the concept of just pure zonal, especially down by the box, is difficult. But I would say this though. In football nowadays, like on set pieces, for example, that was a person marking Gabriel, and it's hard when the opposition puts everybody down by the touchline. So then you're one on one at the penalty spot, or just about the penalty spot with a defender who's stronger than you, bigger than you, quicker than you. It's tough. If the kick is coming in is accurate, you're in a difficult situation. When you say I'm going to say stupid, you have to have some players zone marking. You always did it, but everyone marking zone. Yeah, it depends on what you call zone. Like City rests on defense nowadays, right? But they're vulnerable if you play the ball over the top well, and they're vulnerable when you can beat the first, second line of the press, no matter how good your center halves are. But Arsenal is a bit different. We have four. What Arteta has done, people, is build from the back. If you notice, he hasn't bought a lot of forwards. Saka and Martinelli both came to the team very, very young. Martinelli was not an academy player, but his age, he satisfied that requirement. He got Odegaard on loan from Real Madrid, who sold him, which I have no idea what they did, why they sold him, because he was a phenom at 15, 16, and he's still a phenom today. And then he bought Partey from Atletico for 45 million way back when, who was injury prone. But he's built the defense in such a way in which he has replacements. So Ben White, Tomiyasu, very good defenders. I don't think they can get into this team. He bought Zinchenko because we didn't have much choice, but Zinchenko can't get into this team anymore. In fact, Zinchenko should try to play in the middle. But the middle is tough because you have Marino on the bench, who's a Euro winner, and he can't get in the first team because obviously Rice is playing, even though I think he's better than Rice. It's just my view. Different type of players. So the team is well built. And then we have Nwaneri coming through, who to me, and I hope he plays him today, take Odegaard off because he just come back from injury not too long ago. After 70 minutes, take off Odegaard, give Nwaneri 20 minutes. You're going to see something different, people. That kid just goes by people. Great left foot. Yeah. On set piece, zonal marking is ridiculous. This reason Arsenal scores so many goals from set pieces because we put loads of players in one area. Yep. Yeah, so what we normally do when is that we put 3-4 people at the back post. We put someone in front of the keeper, like a Ben White. And then we spin someone off, like Gabriel, off the defenders who are in that zone, try to head the ball in. So, yeah. Even if it's only 1 or 2 minutes space, you have 4 minutes. Yeah, it's tough. Look, football is evolving. So I won't say it's stupid, but it's evolving. It's evolving. Truly evolving. And we look phenomenal today. And by the way, I just got a news here. Say Israel approved a ceasefire with Hezbollah. Yeah, I don't know why you're going to fight people with machine guns with knives. I don't understand that. You have some little rockets you're firing, which can dent a car, and people dropping bombs on you, you still think you can fight them. Like, people, that's asinine. But anyway, no politics today. Pure Champions League football. So let's look at the rest of the scores in this window, today, because we have games tomorrow. You're just watching the first half of the game between Arsenal and Sporting, who, by the way, beat Man City by 4-0. Arsenal 3, Sporting 0. It has to be Arsenal's best half of football since Arteta has taken over. Seriously. This has been a lesson. It's been easy. It's been pretty on the eyes, beautiful to the eyes, optically pleasing, I would say. The football has been phenomenal, especially on the right side of the field. Need to probably have more equity between left and right side, but great football. So let's look at the other scores and stop extolling the virtues of Arsenal. Milan 3, Slovan Bratislava 2. That's the 12:45 game, Eastern Standard Time game today. Second game was Atletico Madrid against Sparta Praha. And Atletico found their shooting boots, won by 6-0. Barcelona against Brest. Barcelona leading at halftime at 1-0. Bayer Leverkusen against Salzburg. Bayer Leverkusen leading by 3-0 at halftime. Similar score to Arsenal. Bayern Munich against PSG. Bayern leading by 1-0. Kane didn't score, by the way. I think a defender scored. Inter against Leipzig. Inter leading by 1-0. Is that Inter leading scored by 1-0? Own goal in that game for Leipzig. Manchester City against Feyenoord. Man City, Haaland, which a penalty. I don't know what's happened to Man City, They should be brushing aside Feyenoord. Where's Feyenoord in the table? They should be brushing them aside. Where's Feyenoord? Feyenoord is like 22nd. They have played 2, They have lost 2. Wait, no, I should be playing 4 actually. Played 4, win 2, lost 2. We talked about the Arsenal score, and then Atalanta again, young boys. Atalanta leading by 4-1 in that game. Kolasinac has scored. Kolasinac has left Arsenal, what, 3 years ago, 4 years ago? Rechigay 2, Kolasinac 1, Ketilari 1. So they scored 4. Ganvola scored for young boys. So good game so far, people. Well, no, not good game. Wonderful game, easy game, lesson game, statement game is what I call it. Statement game. Statement game, people, for Arsenal. This is our best Champions League game to date. And that set piece, boy, I'm telling you, what we do, we put everybody down in the 6-yard box. We run Gabriel in. Rice put it where the keeper cannot get it because the keeper is blocked in because we're blocking. We have a zonal block in place here. We have a zonal block for the keeper. It's no longer like we had Ben White in front of the keeper and then someone behind the keeper so he can't move. We love to do that to the Spurs keeper. We have a zonal blockage for the keeper. And Gabriel comes in with that power header as he normally does. He's one of the best scoring defenders in football, and he's scoring from set pieces quite a bit. It's interesting that Saliba has the same physicality, but Saliba doesn't score a lot of set piece goals. Gabriel is like a monster in there. Really effective. I can't hear the halftime commentary, but I don't really care. I can see it. I can see it. I don't have to hear it. We're dominating. Arsenal leading by 3-0. Brilliant half of football. Let me see what my friends on Arsenal 101 are talking about, even though I can't hear them. By the way, if you have not subscribed, any of the 17 people on the watch, please do so. We'd appreciate it. We are at 2291. We're trying to get 22 to 2300 before the end of this week. And by the way, tomorrow, I suppose I have a special guest. Even though I texted him today, he didn't get back to me, so I'm a little bit concerned he may not turn up, but hopefully he does. But we're supposed to have a special guest tomorrow to have some discussion about Reggae Boys football. Interesting game for Arsenal. Playing well, dominating. That should push us up the table. We'll have 10 points. Let's see what the points are. 10 points, even though Barcelona would be at 12 if they won. We only have 7 from 4. We have lost 1, drawn 1. Nowadays, people, 2 draws is worse than 1 loss, So you got to try to win your games. Got to play to win. And we lost our last game, obviously, against Inter, which was a tough game to lose. But if we win today, we'll have 10 points. And that would be Monaco played 4 games. They're on 10. Brest on 10. Yeah, we'll see how that works out. Brest won 3. They're losing today. They lose. They'll still be on 10. We just want to finish in the top 8. We don't care where. Float management. We don't care what he calls us so long as we're winning. First of all, we scored 2 goals today, which were not set pieces. And we haven't been scoring a lot of set pieces this year. But what we have done is look at some part of the game which can be perfected, and we perfected it. Do I think Amon will succeed? My philosophy in football is it's the players, it's the players, it's the players. Managers are important, but show me a team who wins with poor players, and I show you a team where the competition may not be that great. So, Man U has not done well since Ferguson left. They've won 2 trophies, though, one more than Arsenal in Arteta's time. The problem I have is look at their team, though. I don't think any Man U player could get into the Arsenal team. Not one. The closest player we get in the Arsenal team, frankly, is their goalkeeper, who everybody was Onana, who people were beating, and now he's showing you that he's a quality keeper who played in Holland, who was brilliant for Inter and took them to the final of the Champions League, and who's now showing his worth. But look at their team. Would we take any of the defenders? No. Any of the midfielders, including Bruno? Hell no. Any of the forward, including Rashford? No. So if none of your players can get into the Arsenal team, from 1 through probably 14, frankly, because I think Sterling over any one of them, anyone near anyone. I mean, I don't know how you then say they're going to be able to succeed in the Premier League. compare the teams. Would they get in this City team? No. Liverpool? No. Chelsea? Maybe one. I don't think so. They're gonna be challenged. They got to go buy. They bought poorly. They paid 80-something million pounds for what? The right winger from Brazil? What has he done? He can't even get in the team. Anthony. They paid 70 million for Casemiro. His legs are gone. They spend so much money and they can't get a return on their investment. Ugarte came in and he's slow. That's why PSG sold him 50 million pounds. Just look at their players. I mean, one of their better players is Diallo, and he's not doing wing back. He's small, right? Doesn't have the physicality. So if you look at City and Arsenal, what Arteta has done is taking the blueprint from City. Big, strong, fast, technical defenders, all right? Who can play for the next 6-7 years. Every single one of them. Timber is early 20s. Saliba is early 20s. Gabriel is mid 20s. Calafiori is not even mid 20s yet, right? Tomiyasu mid 20s, even though he's injury prone. White mid 20s, even though he's now out. But we have quality players. The only oldies we have are two CDMs, and I would re-sign Partey because he's just exceptional footballer when he's fit, and he's been fit this year. Yeah, the transfers killed them 1-1. Yeah, no. Ahmad is a very good footballer and should be playing. He's really good. When they bought him, he was like a little bit of a phenom, and then he went on the ball for a while, but now he's getting in his groove and he's playing well. So people, we're coming back. We haven't started yet. You may have started. I haven't started yet. Both of my screens have not started yet. Sporting has the kickoff for second half, and I probably should put my glasses on, shouldn't I? Even though I can see my screen without it, but I'm gonna put it on anyway. I want to see every single detail. If you just join us in the attack area, we have 65% possession. Wow. What are the possessions? I should have put the stats about halftime, and I didn't. That's bad on my part. Sporting has the ball. They're down 3-0. I can't see any team scoring 3 goals on us in one half. Not happening. At least not this game anyway. And we're pressing second half. Pressing. Sporting trying to get out and having difficulty. We have decided to come out and play hard. Dr. Don, the score is 3-0 to Arsenal. Dr. Don, you need to record this game. Well, it's on Paramount, so it'll be a replay. Dr. Don, the football has been sublime, ridiculous. We're actually giving, it's like playing, I don't play those games, but I'm assuming it's like playing FIFA, where you're in control of everything. I don't know how FIFA plays. I don't play those games. Arsenal have been phenomenal, especially on the right side. Odegaard, Saka, Partey, Timber, footballing clinic. Sporting coming forward. We were a little bit lax a while ago in that play, actually. Saliba just teaching goal correct that this is not City. This is big-time defenders. Saka with a terrible pass. Misread. Sporting coming forward. Calafiori had a chance to intercept the ball and should have intercepted it. Don't let him go inside on his left. Oh, brilliant save by Raya. Saka just made 2 really bad errors. One, he gave the ball away down the point and a half, and then he gave the ball away again. And it was a really good shot by Sporting. Really great save by Raya. We're joking. Okay, we're giving the ball away in dangerous areas. Sporting has scored. We start off as if we won the game already. Let me see this cross coming in. Good cross in. Calafiori lost his man, and it's a good goal. Lost his man. We're too busy trying to hold off people. Ball scored off Havertz, by the way. We're too busy trying to hold off people versus attacking the ball. Nobody's attacking the ball, We're defending players versus attacking the ball. Ridiculous. And give up the goal real early, too. So Sporting must feel they have a chance to come back. Saka gave away that ball needlessly, frankly. Needless giveaway by Saka that led to that goal. Yeah, that ball came off Havertz. Well, not a good start by Arsenal. And that was Saka gave the ball away twice with no pressure. And they're coming forward again. Sporting coming forward again in dangerous position. Turn by Saka. Got tripped. Should be a yellow card referee. That should be a yellow card referee. Referee doesn't give yellow cards. That's a bad goal to give up. Really bad pass by Saka that led to that goal. Now Sporting is pressing. Poor pass by Raya. Adaban. Sporting is not pressing. We're not handling the press well. Odegaard tried to spin on the ball. He didn't have to spin on. I'm not sure what that's about. I'm not sure. We're playing a little bit. We lost our composure. The scoreline wasn't misleading. Oh, which game are you talking about? Oh, the Man City game. Yeah, it was misleading. Man City got chances. This scoreline is not misleading. It's misleading that Sporting has scored, frankly. But now they've recovered. When you give people life, that's what happens. Can give pro player life or hope. Handball by Martinelli. Thought it was a handball to Rice. Rice in the box. And he kicked it out of bounds. Rice he can't get rid of people. Like a while ago, he made a good move dipping his shoulder, and then I don't know. I thought Martinelli handed the ball. Looked like they say it's his shoulder. Come on, people, put some pressure on the ball. No pressure on the ball. Man dribbling through the middle. Sporting having life, people. They're coming forward. I think we're creating pressure on ourselves. We have lost our composure. Not good. Yeah, Gabriel was holding his shirt. That's close, That's almost in the box. That's almost in the box, people. I know why he's holding his shirt. You ain't got to hold his shirt. Put your hand around him. You got to hold him. He's trying to spin you. And this is a dangerous spot. He gave up a goal, and now they're outside the box. That's not good, people. We had an easy first half, and second half is going to be interesting. Sport is going to make it a game. Gokares took the shot, and he was trying to kick a field goal. That was a field goal shot. Definitely a field goal. That was a horrible free kick. So now they're pressuring us. So look at the field setup, people. There's space past the first. They have a hybrid setup, right? They have 5 men forward. There's a big gap. Oh, yellow card to Raya. I don't know why he's sitting there, not move the ball forward. Raya deep to Havertz. Throw into Arsenal. Just join us in the 52nd minute. Arsenal led the first, won the first half by 3-0. Sporting win the second half. They scored 1. Score is 3-1 to Arsenal. Sporting is putting on a lot of pressure on us, and we're not handling it well this half. We need to pressure them. Good pressure and they're playing composed now. They're just playing the ball out. They're trying to. We have to. We should press them. They'll make a mistake when they get pressed. That always happens with these teams. We talk about Timber with the ball to Odegaard. Odegaard trying to find Saka. Bad pass. Could have done better with that ball. Martinelli needed to get over and cover his man. Good tackle by Martinelli. Won the ball. The referee says a foul. Really? Oh, it's barely a foul. Yeah, he kicked him. A while ago, when Odegaard had passed to Saka, that pass should have gone to Martinelli. He was wide open inside. A little surprised that Odegaard didn't see him. We're in the 53rd minute. Arsenal leading Sporting by 3-1. Calafiori throwing deep in his half. Sporting is pressing the game. They have nothing to lose. They have to come forward and press. And we're jogging. I'm not sure if I don't think we're tired, but maybe we're trying to be smart about how we pressure. The Sporting doing a good job of creating space so they can get the ball up the field. Good play by Saliba a while ago to pressure his man to play the ball out of bounds. We need another goal. We can't even throw the ball inbounds. I don't know what that was about. We didn't get the ball and put ourselves under pressure. We have throwing and we can't find a man to throw the ball to. So we have three distinct. We almost like playing a double pivot now with Rice and Partey. Sporting coming forward and go wide. Oh, Ray almost got caught at his near post. That ball was going out of bounds, I don't think that ball was going in. Let me see. Oh, it would have been a corner. Corner to Sporting. They scored from their last corner. Let's see how we defend this one. So we scored a set piece. They scored a set piece. Let's see how this one goes. Corner coming in. Sporting trying to enter the goal. Easy ball for Raya. Raya give Partey a bad ball, but great ball by Partey to Odegaard. Odegaard coming forward. He should go wide to Martinelli. Looking both sides. He's going to slow the play down. Goes outside to Rice. Rice looking for a pass. Going to Martinelli. He has his man one-on-one. He can go by him. He's going to go back to Calafiori. Trying to play the ball around. Trying to penetrate. Rice to Martinelli. Back to Rice. Should go to Calafiori. Should go all the way back. Or to Gabriel. Ball into Partey. Who goes back to Saliba. We'll probably go back to Timber. We'll probably go back to Odegaard. Who just got dispossessed. Not good play by Odegaard. Should have been dispossessed there, actually. He had a chance to play the ball back. That's all he had to do and recycle the play. Bad turnover by Odegaard. Brilliant playing by Sporting. Really good 1-2 passes on the edge of the box. And go corrects, laying the ball off for Edwards, but he has no right foot. That's very obvious. He doesn't have a right foot. But they're playing better second half. I think we have to be very careful. And we turn on Saka turned the ball over. So did Odegaard for no reason to me. Come again, Sporting coming again. We're losing the ball pretty easily, frankly. Goalkeeper's in the box. Brilliant defending by Gabriel to Saka. Saka inside to Havertz. Havertz to Timber. Timber going long to nobody. Just boots it away. Got to recycle the play. Arsenal we're under pressure this half. Got to play better. Sporting have their tails up and they're dangerous this half. What are two different halves, people? And Gokarex has ability. I'm watching him play around the box. Has ability. Very dynamic. We're in the 60th minute. Arsenal leading Sporting by 3-1. Sporting coming forward, looking to penetrate. And we go out into what I call our box. We're deep now. We're going to that low block defense we like to play. Odegaard got dispossessed again, trying some nonsense. Just had to roll the ball to Saka. He's getting dispossessed in dangerous areas. Odegaard has created two unusual turnovers, actually. Had the ball to just lay it off, and he's trying something that's not there. And they're not playing him for those those cutbacks. Uh-oh, my screen just went blank. I have no idea what happened. One of my screens just went blank. Is that Paramount? I have no idea what happened. What the heck? Uh-oh. That's not good, people. Blank, dead. That's not good. What happened to my screen? Uh-oh. One of my screens went blank. Well, the other one is much slower than my regular screen. Okay, let's watch. I don't know what happened a while ago, people. I don't know if Paramount went out. Well, the game is back. And Sporting is going forward. And again, my screen is blank. I have no idea what happened. So let's try this. I'm watching the game on the other screen, but this is slow. I don't know what happened, people. All right, Arsenal has the ball. Raya, brilliant ball into Rice. Rice outside to Timber, dismiss his man, coming forward, looking to make a pass. Should go outside to Saka. Saka with the ball coming forward. Probably will go far post eventually. Back to Timber. Timber, good cross. Cross to the 18 to the penalty spot, but ball won by Sporting. Arsenal force a goal kick. What a brilliant ball by Raya to Rice. Arsenal with the ball. Havertz to come back to Odegaard. Odegaard trying to go by his man. Saka. Oh, that was close. That was close. Did Odegaard get penalty? Penalty to Arsenal. I think Odegaard got kicked. Referee called penalty to Arsenal. Now, who will take this penalty? Is that Saka? So we won the ball. Let's see what happened. Timber played the ball into Havertz one time to Odegaard, beat his man. The ball was gone already. Oh no, that's a penalty. He stepped on the back of his heel. That's a clear penalty. That's not even close. Clear penalty. See, Odegaard stepped in front of him. Yeah, it's a clear penalty, people. It's not even close. Clear penalty. Clear penalty. Not close. That's a clear penalty to Arsenal. Let's see what happens. If you just join us, we're in the second half game between Arsenal and Sporting. Arsenal lead by 3-1, and Arsenal has a penalty. Not sure who will take it. I'd assume it's Saka. He normally takes these. Could also be Havertz. Yeah, it was a penalty. The defender was behind. He's trying to step in, kick the man's foot. It's not even close. I'm not sure what he's debating and what he's complaining about. And it's Saka. We haven't had a penalty for a while taken by Saka, you know. I'm Saka. Put it to his, I don't know, put it to his left. Good goal by Saka. Keeper dove the right way, but ball placed in the corner. 4-1 to Arsenal. Brilliant. Brilliant. Well done by Saka. Keeper dove the right way, dove low, but pace on the ball. And the ball is low. Could have saved it, you know. If he moved a little bit earlier, he'd probably save it. Even though it's a good penalty. I think Saka hesitation may have put him off a little bit, actually. That ball is difficult to save, boy. It's in the corner. Difficult to save. 4-1 Arsenal. We have 26 minutes remaining? That should be goal set and match right there. Yeah, very good goal. If you just join us, Arsenal running away with it. Sporting came back second half. But good goal by Arsenal. Saka now. Saka has his first goal of the game. So Martinelli, Havertz, Gabriel, and Saka have all on the score sheet. 4 goals away from home. A really good going, actually. I think you can say, even though Sporting may still come back, that they should do it. Sporting's a decent team, though. I like their team. They have good combinations. They do a really good job of creating space in the middle. I think if you're a football team, the way Arsenal play today and the way Sporting play, look at their midfielders, people, how they have a little flicks, step overs, let the ball run by them to create dummies to allow their teammates to get on the ball and to dispose of the defenders. Really good thought process. You can see they're really well coached, but they're playing against a team that's really informed today in Arsenal. What is Rhea doing? Like he didn't want to move on that ball. I like Gokarex, by the way. He's not scored today. When he gets the ball with his back to goal and defender on him, he looks really good. Misplaced pass by Partey. That trying to get in. Look, when he's back to goal. No, Gabriel is starting to back off. Because before Gabriel was really tight on him, he realized the kid is strong. So he can't really pressure him that way as he has to hold him. He's now backing off somewhat. Sporting making 2 changes. My chairs here give me problem, people. They've made 2 changes. You just join us. Arsenal with the ball again, coming forward. Odegaard with the ball, going wide. Beat his man with a shoulder drop. Try to cross into Saka. Sporting kicked it out for a corner. Arsenal pressuring them again. And most of our attack come from the right side. I do think over time we need to balance out the attack. That's our strength, but we got to share the wealth sometimes, actually. Saka did a really good job of pressuring the defender. Turn it over for a corner again. Let's see Gabriel is going to be in the. Let's see if Gabriel is on the. We have changed how we used to try to score. We're seeing Marino is going to come on for who? I would assume it's Rice. We're in the 68th minute. Arsenal going to make their first change. So Gabriel's on the spot. Now they have two people marking Gabriel, people. No longer one person. Two person marking Gabriel. Cross come over. Way too far by Saka. Oh, my Lord. Two changes. Trossard, it looked like Marino coming on. I'm assuming it's Martinelli and Rice, but we'll see. I don't know why we keep playing. Let's see what happened to Martinelli. He got hit in the face, maybe inadvertent. No. I think this defender is begging for trouble. He's begging to be sent off the field. He's not going to get a penalty for that, but he's been doing some. Diamande's been doing some sneaky stuff, people. I don't know why putting on Trossard. I don't know why he's in love with Trossard. I would put on Nwaneri or Sterling, frankly. So Martinelli's off. I don't know why he's in love with Trossard. I know Trossard can score goals, but I'm not. You should give Sterling a chance now. 69th minute. Rice is off. And Martinelli's off. So take off Saka too. Don't overplay him. Or take off Odegaard also. Let Nwaneri come enjoy this experience. Sporting trying to play out, but it's not working. Gabriel with a missed kick. I just don't like Arteta in-game management. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not a fan. I'm a fan of his overall managerial capabilities and structure and organization, but just not a fan of his in-game management. I think Odegaard can take a seat and Nwaneri can get a run because he's shown that, you know what, he's quality. And everyone gives Sterling a run. You got to keep your players fresh and keep them encouraged. Yeah, it was a stupid tackle actually for that penalty. Wasn't the smartest decision on the defender's part. And he's coming from behind too. The ball was out of bounds, ref. Sporting attacking in a ball that was really out of bounds to me. Saliba is just marshalling Gyökeres. He's just marshalling him. He's now going against one of the top defenders in the world, and he's showing. Partey to Gabriel should go outside to Calafiori or go back inside to Saliba. Brilliant. Partey is just a brilliant midfielder. He doesn't just make the simplest pass. He's going to go where the ball is most dangerous and where the pass is also safe. That combination is just something else to watch. Saka, not the right pass at all. Saka, that ball was there for others. Tried a very cute pass. Sporting coming forward. They have numbers. It's 4 against 5 now, 4 against 4. Don't let him go inside Calafiori. Let him go down the wing. Don't let him go inside. Sporting has a clear shot and goal. Really good shot. Not a good save by Raya. Really good save by Raya. Man, Saka just made a pass that was not there. Forcing the ball in a place that was not there. He had an easy pass to make and he's trying to go in and go. That's a really good save by Raya. Really good save. Left-handed, brilliant save. Sporting is a good team. 72 minutes in, Arsenal leading by 4 goals to 1. Raya punched it out, headed out by Saliba, over the bar by Sporting. Come on, Arteta, you can make 2 more changes. That was a really good shot by Sporting there. Come close to scoring. If you haven't hit the like button before, please do so. Ball played to Marino, into Havertz, to Odegaard, to Saka. Saka trying to go by his man, looking for a pass. Goes back to Partey. Partey to Odegaard. Odegaard coming forward. Play to Saka. Saka way too far ahead. Out of bounds for a goal kick to Sporting. Yeah, 1-1. I mean, I've been telling people this 1-1 from a while ago, and they're pushing back on me about this. I'm trying to explain to them that Partey is different level. Man has eyes in the back of his head, the way he plays. He just make the simple pass. Saliba against Gokares. Gokares trying to prove something here. Trying to come forward. Good ball in. Oh, they're attacking us. They're a good team, people. I'm telling you. They're putting us under pressure. When they break the first line of defense, and I think we're joking sometimes, and I think Arteta does do a good job of freshening up the team. We're making mistakes, and they're coming forward. That ball could have scored a while ago, actually. They're a good team. I like their midfield. And Gokares is a good player. He's physical, he's strong. Tough to play against Saliba and Gabriel, but he's holding his own. Hasn't scored, but he's holding his own. And Raya showing how good a goalkeeper is, these people. He's made some really good saves today. 3 or 4 really good saves. Cross by Sporting. Out of bounds by Gabriel. Out of his life. 75th minute in. Arsenal leading by 4 goals to 1. We need a goal difference, people. We need a goal difference. We need to score some more goals. Sporting with the ball at their halfway line coming forward. We have 15 minutes of regular time remaining. Sporting trying to come forward again. They have been much better in the second half, actually. Much better. Gokares is having a difficult time with Saliba, though. He's feeling the weight of a brilliant defender. He now knows what it is to play against a world-class defender. This is not Man City's defenders, even though they have good defenders. Because Saliba and Gabriel are a brilliant duo. Sporting trying to come forward again. They have a good team. Good tackle by Calafiori. Looking for a pass. Timber with the ball to Partey. Partey outside of Saka. Saka back to Timber. Timber beat his man nicely. Brilliant ball into Odegaard. Odegaard to Marino. Marino got dispossessed. Poor decision by Marino. Ball into Odegaard coming forward. He needs to go wide to Havertz. Sporting has about 7 men back. They should just slow it down. Partey with the ball, looking for a pass to Calafiori. We should just take the air out the ball. Trossard trying to beat his man. Got dispossessed. I don't know why he's in the game. Excuse me, people. I just think it's just not the best decision by Arteta when it comes to Trossard. I just don't think he has those one-on-one ability to go by defenders. I'm not sure why he's playing. Why Sterling not getting more game time instead of him? There must be something happening between Sterling and Arteta. There's no way Sterling should not be getting more game time, given that we have tried. So he's making 2 changes. No Sterling. Nwaneri and Zinchenko are coming on. Sterling has done something to Arteta. It must be. Can't get any game. It's getting ludicrous, actually. Seriously, it's getting ludicrous. So who's going to take off? I would take off Saka. So he's taking off Calafiori and putting Zinchenko at left back. Don't ask me why, because Zinchenko can't defend. And who's Nwaneri coming for? Maybe for Odegaard. Yeah, it's for Odegaard. So why are you going to take off Saka and put on Sterling? So going Sterling like 5 minutes. His game management is just atrocious. Seriously, atrocious. 4-1 up, and Sterling can't get a game. Sterling, you might always look at that thing in January. Sterling, you got to find some place to go. Salary is big, but it's not working at Arsenal. The coach doesn't rate you. Ball deep. Sporting coming forward in the 78th minute. Sporting attacking. Arsenal is back defensively. No pressure on the ball. Look at this. Havertz, pressure the ball, Havertz. You're in a space not doing anything. No pressure on the ball. They have all day. So if the man is moving off the ball, well, you can get the ball to them. Good win by Marino. Audio life by Gabriel. 79th minute. Arsenal leading by 4-1. Timber out of position, trying to get back in position. Brilliant tackle by Nwaneri to Saka. Good tackle by Nwaneri. Marino with the ball, go wide to Zinchenko. She just brilliant ball over the top to Havertz. Havertz out to Trossard. Trossard into Zinchenko. Zinchenko slows it down. And plays it to Partey looking for a pass. Goes wide to Nwaneri. Nwaneri beat his man nicely. Beat one, beat two. Go west man. Ball blocked. Saved by the keeper. Pressure, pace taken off the ball by the defender. He doesn't have a problem taking on people. I think he probably should have went inside a while ago instead of going outside. He's physical though, which is good, and he's quick, which you need in that play like that. My defense is good though. My defense is exceptional. Arsenal defense exceptional. We have some monsters back there. Truly monsters. And they play like it. And they're technical too. Timber to Nwaneri, coming forward the ball, looking for a pass, back to Timber. Timber to Partey, the general with the ball, just surveying the field, just orchestrating. The general just orchestrating, Nwaneri goes by his man into Havertz. Havertz at the ball, go to Saka. Put on Sterling, Arteta. Saka coming inside, looking for a pass. You go to Marino. Marino to behind Zinchenko. Poor pass by Marino. Back to Partey. Partey, referee blocked it from Marino. Partey is just a brilliant, brilliant footballer, people. Brilliant footballer. He just finds the gaps in the middle of the park. So comfortable under pressure. And the ball is played at the right pace. Saka with the ball. Back to Timber. Timber beat his man. Beat one, beat two. Come forward to Marino. Marino has a clear shot and goal. Good save by the keeper. Edited in by, is that Trossard? That is 5 people. That is 5. 5. Come on, come on. Give Sterling 8 minutes, Arteta. You're annoying me. Seriously. We're now up 5. By today's standard backline is great. By standing before, it's not great. I don't agree with you, Win-Win. I think they're a great backline in any era. I do. Really good shot by Marino. Keeper should have held that down. That's poor keeping. Poor goalkeeping. He can't stop the ball like that. He's got to push it away. I guess he was struggling to even get a beat on the ball. Trossard got to sit there. That's 5 people. 5 against Sporting at home. Phenomenal. Phenomenal display by Arsenal. Phenomenal display. Really good shot by Marino. Keeper was all over the place. Come on, Arteta, give Sterling 5 minutes. He's putting on Kiwior. Somebody's coming. Who's coming off? I think it's Gabriel. Maybe he's injured. So Sterling can't get another 5 minutes. Wow. Yeah, Gabriel is off. I hope he's not injured. If you're Sterling, you got to look at another loan move in January because this is not working out. Coach doesn't rate you. Kiwior is coming on for Gabriel. We're up 5, 7 minutes remaining. This game is a wrap. Game is a wrap. I think that's the 5th change, isn't it? If you just join us, Arsenal is having their way with Sporting, who beat Man City by 4 people, even though Man City had a lot of chances. And Sporting is not a bad team. They've had David Raya made a few very good saves, actually. Oh, that was so selfish by the Sporting player. He had 2 people wide. Instead of passing the ball, he's trying to score from a very tight angle. Yeah, I think he's being mistreated. 1-1. He's being mistreated. It's ridiculous. I hear you, 1-1. So we agree to disagree. No, you've made a lot of great points today, but I think that the defenders are really good for Arsenal. Partey is now taking the Mickey. Look at this. Look at this. Partey is now taking the Mickey, people. He's like doing things which are ridiculous. He's showing people how good he is today. I'll put my glasses back on. Partey is showing people how good he is today. He's showing you that there's no comparison between me and any of the Arsenal midfielder or in the 6 or the 8 position. I said the 6 position. Havertz to Timber. Back out to far post. He's going to go for the goal. No, he's offside. Don't go there. Timber out to Zinchenko. Why are you in offside position, Havertz? And Waneri to Trossard. Trying to go do something which I have no idea what he's doing. And Trossard just turned the ball over. I'm telling you, I don't know why he gets on the field instead of Sterling. Gyökeres is getting away. He got away from... he can play. Who said Gyökeres is just he just got rid of Saliba, and we know that Kiwior, this is too big for Kiwior. He just manhandled Saliba a while ago. And Kiwior couldn't keep up. And he hit the upright. Kiwior couldn't keep up at all. I think he's a good forward. A good save by Raya again. Raya must get a 9 for this game. He just got rid of Saliba. And Raya made a very good save. He tipped that ball on the post, on the upright. So goal kick to Arsenal, 86th minute. Arsenal 5, Sporting 1. Arsenal with the ball deep in Sporting area. Play back to the halfway line to Timber, to Partey, to the General. The General plays it out to Kiwior, to Zinchenko. Zinchenko over the top trying to find Marino. Ball booted out by Sporting. That's a foul, referee. And Partey, not a good foul either. By Gyökeres, not a good foul. Oh, that's not a good foul. In his back, too. And he has a back problem. 2 more changes by Sporting. Bless Conrad. Thanks for being here. If you just joined us, Conrad, Arsenal has just, it's been, school is in session, sporting is in class. Not necessarily the best students. They do have some good students in the class, but in totality, I'd say they have run into a train and they've gotten a lesson today. The teachers have been the Arsenal contingent. And Nwaneri trying to go forward. Ball into Marino. Ball played out to Trossard, to Zinchenko, back to Trossard. Give it to the general. The general has it. The general plays it out to Kirior. Goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. Plays it to Partey. Zinchenko, bad ball by Partey. Partey got fouled. Referee not calling it. Throw into Sporting. 3 minutes remaining or 2 minutes remaining in regular time. Arsenal leading by 5-1. If I was giving man of the match, it's Partey. It's either Raya or Partey. I think Raya has been very good. Odegaard has been good. I think Partey has been exceptional. Can't read join up, Conrad. Partey with the ball to Trossard, Havertz. Havertz should just go back. Oh, brilliant turn by Havertz. Back to Partey. Man on Partey. What a ball by Partey. People, if you haven't watched a 6-player game, record this game and give it to all the sixes in the world to learn how to play CDM because it's been ridiculous. Good shot by Nwaneri. This could be 6 in a people. Nwaneri at the ball, deep in the box, trying to turn his man. Play the ball out to Partey, to the general. The general plays it out to Havertz, to Saka. Only 2 minutes of extra time, people. There have been a lot of stoppage in this game. Go wide to Trossard, Zinchenko. Play, ball over the top to Trossard. Cross the ball. Oh, behind. The ball was played behind. Wow, right behind Havertz. That could have been another goal. Sporting coming forward. We need to not give up another goal now. We have to have that goal difference. That'll become handy later on in the tournament. Gokares desperate. Takes a shot over the bar. He's been held in check today. Haven't scored a goal. And ball way over the top. Yeah, Mercer. Yes, 1-1 probably. It's been a tough day for Sporting. Their fans, they're emptying out the stadium. Their fans, but you know what? Their fans should cheer Arsenal after this game. You remember when Barcelona played Real Madrid and Ronaldinho put on a show and they cheered him at the end? That's how they should cheer Arsenal. That's a footballing lesson today. It's a footballing lesson. Oh, we're trying some of the fancy stuff now. Havertz. And good foul. 17 seconds remaining. It's going to be the last kick of the game. People, they should cross the ball in the box. I'm not sure why they're doing that. You're going to try a shot for goal. Oh, really good shot, actually. Good save by Raya. Raya's made a number of saves today. That was a good shot. Man City 3-3. What's wrong with Man City? They can't stop a fly from scoring. It's a really good shot, actually. They cannot stop a fly from scoring. Man City just giving up goal like it's a joke. Corner to Sporting. They tried the same thing again, almost scored. The same play this time caught us out. Somebody ran to the near post and flicked the ball onto goal. That's an interesting strategy that they're deploying, actually, to do this. Saka with the ball coming forward. Brilliant pass to Trossard being held by the defender. Trossard, oh, got dispossessed. Try to cut it back. And ref blew it off. All right, people. You just watched the game between, I can't believe City's 3-3. The game between Arsenal and Sporting. You know, City was up 3-0, right? And gave up 3 goals. Goals in the 75th, 82, 89 minute. They just fell apart. City just fell apart. Gave up 3 goals in like how many minutes? 3 goals in 11 minutes? Wow. City's losing it. All right, people. We're going to close the stream down. I'm going to say thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here. Arsenal just showed what they're made of. Beating Sporting by 5-1. My man of the match is Partey. It was a class in how to play CDM. I wish all CDMs, those who have aspirations and those who are youngsters and old, can watch him play. It's a masterclass of calmness, awareness, technical ability, vision, the whole works. So anyway, thanks for being here. Glad you've been here. I'm back tomorrow. I'll probably won't do a show today, but I'm back tomorrow at 6. I should have a special guest. Hope you can join me. Talk about Reggae Boys football. He okay. One of the best, cranky, better than King any day. Yeah, Conrad. I wouldn't put them in the same sentence when it comes to this. So you're watching Bayern against PSG. That's the highlight. Bayern leading by 1 goal to nil. Bayern is also struggling a little bit nowadays in Champions League. Not as dominant as they have been. I wish they'd show me the City game. But anyway, let me close down by saying this, people. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you being here. 6 p.m. tomorrow for my special guest. Hopefully he turns up. If not, I'll just do a regular show. All right? Thank you, and have a wonderful evening. Peace out. Again, Arsenal 5, Sporting 1. Peace out. Frankie Life is the best to be now. For the best sports talk, and it's free, yo. Frankie Life will be your guiding light by keeping you informed both day and night. Frankie Life, tell them. Frankie Life, heed them. Frankie Life, want them. Frankie Life. From the courts to the field, we'll never lose because Cranky has the hottest news. With expert analysis, we break it down. Our in-depth coverage is best in town. Cranky Life, tell them. Cranky Life, heed them. Cranky Life, want them. Cranky Life. Cranky Life, where the sports is spicy and where we keep the discussion lively. Cranky Life, get to know the name because Cranky analysis is never lame. Cranky Life, give me my Cranky Life. I want my Cranky Life. Must have my Cranky Life. Whether it's football or track and field, you know Cranky is at the wheel. So join the journey through victory and defeat and subscribe and don't miss a beat of Cranky Life. Tell them, Cranky Life. Heed them, Cranky Life. Want them, Cranky Life. If you're from England or USA, from Kingston or Bombay, from Kenya or Canada, Lagos or Havana, visit Cranky Life. Tune into Cranky Life. Like up Cranky Life. Subscribe to Cranky Life. Cranky Life coming to you on weekdays. Cranky Life sometimes on Sundays. Pull up a chair and take a seat because Cranky will always bring the heat. Cranky Life. Me say fi tell them Cranky Life. Me say fi heed them Cranky Life. On them Cranky Life. Cranky Life will be around. Cranky Life is the best in town. Me say fi heed them. Me say fi want them. Me say fi heed them. Want them, heed them, want them. Cranky Life. Cranky Life. Heed them. Want them. Heed them. Want them. Cranky Life. Cranky Life. Heed them. Want them. Heed them. Want them. Heed them. Want them. Cranky, cranky, cranky life. Cranky, cranky, cranky life. Cranky. Heed, wander, heed, wander, heed, one, heed, one, heed them.